Hey guys, so a woman recently went viral for posting a TikTok where she cries about having to work. But before we get into the details, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss any of our videos. Okay, so for the past couple of years, there has been a rapid increase in the number of people who do not want to work. Trends like quiet quitting, bare minimum Monday, quiet firing, and the great resignation have shown not just dissatisfaction with modern work culture, but also a growing frustration with the very idea of being obliged to work at all. Hashtag quit talk, where people use social media to document their resignation, has become increasingly popular for Gen Z and Millennials who just don't want to work anymore. The woman who went viral recently is an example of this. Here's the clip.
Whoever fought for women to get jobs. Why? Why did we do that? I am so tired. I want to just put my feet up. Oh my god.
Okay, honestly, I don't know whether this is a joke or what. She's crying because she has to work. To be fair, I think everyone has had a couple of bad days where you feel terrible. It's like kids who get angry with whoever invented school and homework. But she's not the only one. Here's a woman who is upset because she got in trouble for showing up late to work. She blamed it on her time blindness.
So I just got yelled at for asking a very reasonable question. So I'm applying to go somewhere and I just wanted to know, are there accommodations for people who struggle with time blindness and being on time? And then the person I was with interrupted and acted like I was asking something else. And then when we were done, they actually started yelling at me and saying that accommodations for time blindness doesn't exist. And if you struggle with being on time, you'll never be able to get a job. Provided you're trying your absolute best to be there. And then they're like, your stupid generation wants to destroy the workplace. And yeah, I think that a culture where workers are just cut off because they struggle with being on time, when there's other solutions that we can look to, I think that just anybody who thinks it's okay to just treat people like that, yeah, that culture needs to be dismantled. And then I asked that person, how can you feel good about yourself upholding this kind of system? And then to think I'm entitled. No, if people think it's okay to treat others like this, that's entitlement.
Okay, so she's angry that her boss wants her to show up to work on time. She's annoyed at having to be on time for a job that she is being paid for. And she thinks she is not entitled? I mean, what even is time blindness? If you're constantly late, just get up early, get ready earlier, plan things the previous night. If someone is paying you, it's your responsibility to do whatever it takes to get there on time. Here's another clip of someone who's clearly fed up with his job.
I hate working! I hate it! 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 I hate it so much! I hate it! There are men on this app putting on crusty wigs, pretending to be women, making bands and bands and bands and bands of money! And I have to clock in! Clock in! Clock in! There's people on this app doing absolutely freaking nothing, and I have to clock in! Clock in! I'm sick of it! I want to do absolutely freaking nothing and make money! I don't want to clock in! No! 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 No more clock-ins! It was you. You did it to me. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's his fault. He did it to me.
Okay, he's obviously not having the best day. He did make a good point though. There are a lot of people who make their money by doing ridiculous things on social media, like eating a ton of food, making weird sounds with random objects, or the latest NPC live streams where people act like characters from video games. He also mentioned men who make money by pretending to be women. So of course for the rest of the hard-working population that seems unfair. But then he said, I want to do absolutely nothing and make money. That's just ridiculous. But apparently there are a lot more people who think this way. Here's a girl who went viral for not wanting to work after her appearance on Dr. Phil.
I think the best thing would be to start with a job.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
She needs a job.
No!
And I think it would be great if you volunteered some more at the soup kitchen. You could do some great volunteer work down there.
I did that.
No.
I started with a babysitter. I think my first job was at IHOP.
Well, you don't pay me to babysit. She makes me babysit for free.
She doesn't need a job babysitting. She needs a job in the world.
No.
She doesn't need a job at
Absolutely
home.
not.
She needs a job in the world. You need a job.
No, I don't want a job.
Well, I know.
It's so much work.
But
I'm so tired from work. I don't want to do that.
What? Just the idea of getting a job makes her cry? That's just sad, honestly. Complaining about your job or feeling fed up with it, it's pretty normal. But some people have gone as far as saying they don't want a job at all and shouldn't have to pay for anything either. Here's one example of this.
Put me with the girls who want to be rich. Like, I'm tired of this. Like, I want that black girl luxury. I want to wake up and do anything I want. I want to have my own business. I want to have my own YouTube. I want to have my own everything. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to work for nobody. And it might sound so lazy. Like, people be like, well, what's your dream job? I don't have no dream job. I want to get up and literally do what I want to do. Eat what I want to eat. Why are we paying for groceries? Why are we paying for food? I want to get up and take a vacation whenever I want to take a vacation. Like, in reality, I don't even think we really supposed to be working for real. Like, we's not supposed to be doing this. We supposed to be waking up, growing our own food, picking our own, veggies. Like, I'm tired of this. Like, y'all, like, am I the only one? Like, I'm losing hope.
Oof. She seems to have a lot of suppressed emotions. Her entire video, though, is a contradiction. She says she wants her own business, her own YouTube, but doesn't want to work. She wants to wake up, grow her own food and pick her own veggies because she doesn't want to work. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, none of the things she mentioned can be done without any work. To start a business, you need to come up with an idea, plan, act, and put in the necessary effort and work for it to become successful. You don't just wake up one day with a multi-billion-dollar company. The same goes for a YouTube channel. You need to come up with an idea, work on the script, shoot and edit the videos. It doesn't magically appear on your channel. Even a supposed ideal lifestyle of growing and picking your own veggies. Who is supposed to plant the seed, till the soil, water the plants, harvest the produce and everything else it takes? She basically wants to be a farmer or go back to hunter-gatherer days. Like her, there are a lot of people concluding that humans aren't meant to work, that it was some kind of a plot to oppress people and keep them under control. That true freedom would be to do whatever we wanted, whenever we wanted, without having to toil or labor for it. But is that the truth? What does the Catholic Church say about work? In Genesis chapter 2 verse 15 it says, "The Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to till it and keep it." Here, to till means to cultivate or work the land. Adam was responsible for tending to and nurturing the garden so it could be fruitful. To keep means that Adam was also responsible for protecting and watching over the garden. This shows work is not just a burden but an essential part of human life. The Catechism too explains how from the very beginning work was meant to be a vocation and means to grow in holiness. Work originates from the moment of creation where God himself is portrayed as a worker. Since human beings are created in his image and likeness, they too are called to share in his work. Work has inherent dignity because it allows us to share in God's creative nature. Through work, man, as stewards of God's creation, uses the gifts and talents given to him by God to provide for himself and society. Work is not merely a means of earning a living, but is also a way to develop one's potential and fulfill one's vocation. Pope St. Pius X even composed a prayer to St. Joseph, the patron saint of workers, that sums up the Catholic understanding of work. He says we should approach work with a penitent but grateful heart, prioritizing our duties over personal desires. We must use our talents to glorify God and serve others with integrity while avoiding any self-centered pride in achieving success. So, what do you think about this? Is working a privilege or a problem? Do we really need to work? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you like this new format, let us know by liking and subscribing to our channel. Until next time.